Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but I've been in the midst of a bit of a local crisis here, and so everything's been delayed, but I'm hopefully I'm back on the right footing. We want to look at Sagittarius, January 2016. Now, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more for you guys. These are so big for my little hands. Let's go this way instead. Okay. Here, I'll face up. I don't do reversals for you guys. You know that. Michael leads me to whether or not a card should be read reversed. Messages are usually pretty certain on that. And right now we want to look at our all upright messages for Sagittarius, January 2017. Now, at the end of this reading, guys, if you want to go over to my Vimeo link, I'll leave that here. We're going to have a brief glance at romance, love for you guys for the year of 2017. Alright, I'm being led to go in here. And now we're going to do 6 down. Conflict and defeat. Now, before I reshuffled, Sagittarius, this was at the bottom of the deck. Now it's at the top of the deck. So, what's going on, Sagittarius? Let's finish this up. Rest and rejuvenation. The 4 of Swords. The 3 of Cups. Rejoicing and celebration. The 4 of Wands. Reestablishing the home foundation. The 9 of Pentacles, material harvest. That's usually on an independent level. So we have a home foundation, but independence. And the Tower card, an ending, an absolute ending of something. So what have we got? On one hand, we see celebration, and on the other hand, we see a very sudden, strong disruption, which ends something for you, Sag. And I'm going to take 3 more. The 2 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. Alrighty then, well, we start off with conflict and fear. So we start the month already on a bad footing, Sagittarius. Maybe December ended badly for you and you had something suddenly happen that maybe changes everything. Changes the way you look at a love relationship here, because I think it's all connected to a love relationship that I almost felt Michael just said scheduled to come to an end. What does that mean? It was scheduled to come to an end. So Sagittarius, and some of you guys don't shoot the messenger. So some of you have been feeling in conflict or defeated around a love relationship. This is going to start as a love relationship. I don't get that this is about your job, even though material harvest is at the center. That's more about your stature and your position, maybe as an independent person. So we've got you leaving December and coming into January with this feeling of defeat, conflict of something. It's connected to this Four of Wands, this secured family home situation, and a union, a partnership between two people. We've had a separation. The Four of Swords talks about that break in time, where we've had a chance to stop and reflect on the situation. And going into January, here we have this Three of Cups. Reason to rejoice. It can often talk about three people in one relationship. It does sort of flank on the diagonal here, this independent person and a union, a relationship, that there had been past conflicts around. I don't know, so it looks like some of you are in a period of celebration from a situation that you may have left in the past, that you may have left because of the conflict in the past. Had an opportunity to rest and rejuvenate on the situation, rest and reflect and get a different perspective on it. And that different perspective actually brought you to this period of happiness, of celebration in that union. Maybe some of you got together with an ex over the holidays, and now it seems to actually be moving forward, even though some of you may have been scheduled for the end to happen. Okay? Some of you may have been scheduled for the end to happen, but there's a series there may be some of you, Sagittarius, looking at maybe not going through with that ending, because this is a spiritual union. There is happiness and abundance of love here with these two people. They feel very soul connected at this point, although they're scheduled for the end. Some of you may be calling off your divorce. Some of you may be going through with your divorce. And at some point, decide to possibly why do I want to say this? Go back to their ex. Movement, choices, and decisions. It is that juggling. Maybe one or two situations for some of you. Are you choosing between a third person and a spouse that may have left at some point? I see that some of you may be considering, I don't know, going back to an ex, or maybe some of you are deciding, and I don't know why I'm getting this message, some of you may be deciding to get married again, right after you finalize your divorce. Some of you may be going right from one courtroom to the next courtroom. Boy, there needs to be a cooling off period. Some of you may make that choice, that serious decision, but you're worried about doing that. You're worried about taking that kind of a sudden, drastic step. So for some of you Sagittarius individuals, you may be looking to step back from the idea of jumping from the frying pan into the fire. Because that's what it really feels like to me. And even though I don't really see any fire here, well, yeah, I do with this conflict card. I think it's a very, very tricky situation for some of you. I'm going to take some of the traditional tarot. I've got the Hanson-Roberts, pardon me, the Hanson-Roberts deck here. Let's see if they've got any clarifications for me on this with the Hanson-Roberts. Okay, looks like we don't have any poppers coming today. Two of Wands, Two of Rods, another decision, choosing what it is that your heart truly desires, picking a direction and deciding to go that way. Four of Cups, an offer. There's an offer on the table, maybe from someone. Maybe this is the offer. Maybe this the offer that this person maybe is maybe resisting an offer of love coming at them. Maybe this is the partner that has left and decided to cause the disruption. And they're actually very happy with the way their lives are going, but there's a fear that someone may want to come together again. Four of Cups is the looking away from an offer, seeing beyond an offer, maybe getting around an offer, or ignoring one. But there is a resistance there to look at the real offer that's on the table. Michael just said. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out, feeling rejected. This is a lot about rejection here in this situation. Someone feels that they have been betrayed and rejected in this situation. And this is the person who is not willing to look at the offer of love that's on the table because they really have felt rejected. And there's one thing that Spirit does not want for us is rejection. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling. The moon, cycles of life, sometimes coming to an end. So with the disruption, this can be the ending, the disruption of a cycle in your life that has been painful, full of secrets, full of lies, deception. Can talk about female cycles suddenly coming to an end. I just heard somebody is going to have an emergency cesarean section sometime in January. You'll be fine. There's no indication here that there's anything to be concerned with. But don't get trapped in your fear. If you know you're having a cesarean, let me tell you something. My cesarean was 30 years ago. And you know what I thought at that time? This was the best thing that ever happened to me. No labor. It was a breeze. It was wonderful. So if that's you and you're facing a cesarean in January, just know everything's gonna go great. But, this is about the completion of cycles. Sometimes those cycles come with an element of the unknown. The Five of Swords. Conflict. Harnessing aggression. Facing your aggressors, maybe. Can't really say where this aggressive energy is coming from. Except now we have a Queen of Cups here. Possibly a love partner who's resisting these efforts to come together with an offer. I think it's the person that's left. This Queen of Cups isn't looking at the offer because she's conquered what she had to do. She's done what she needed to do. And now she has choices in front of her. And she's making those choices. But there's an element of fear that someone else is trying to control her. Like I said, look at how mummified this guy is. Even though he's broken away and he's taken a rest, which is the same rest that's here, even though he's broken away and taken that rest, you know what? He's still bound. Look at him. He's wearing his armor and he's on a retreat. This isn't the way to relax, is it? So this queen has retreated from the love situation, yet she still feels bound to it. That's a weird-ass message. And we have the Emperor. Guys, this is saying take control of your situation. Take control of your life. Do what is best for you. This is you being led to do what's right and meant for you. Be in command of your own situation if this is you. I'm not showing that card. Well, I could. I'm just showing this one, not the next one. The Six of Cups was at the bottom. This is a past life connection. Blah, 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 reminiscing, bling, okay. You know what? I'm getting real sick of this card coming up in every stinking one of my readings. We're starting in number 1 year. We are shedding the old. This will no longer be a karmic connection if I can help it. This is, for me, moving forward into a number 1 year, reminiscing about the past. Reminiscing about happy days. I'm done with this past life connection that never brings anybody any good. It always brings in bad. So now this is just going to be memories of the past. Okay, I'm going to take a look over at my Vimeo channel for you guys, your love reading. Until the next time, if you want a reading meant just for you, go to my Weebly website. Tell me what you want. Let me know. I'll get back to you. And we'll start the process from there. If you want to look at your love reading or some energy readings or whatever you're looking for, those extras are over at my Vimeo channel. Take a look over there. I left the link down below. And until the next time, I'm exhausted. Take care of yourselves, one another, and peace.